Hey guys, I'm back again today, this time with the tutorial for my card trick internal. Now before I begin, I'd just like to say a quick thank you for the support on that video. At the time of recording this, that video has 17 likes, which is pretty crazy for me. So if you haven't seen the performance already, then do go and check it out. I'll put a link on the screen, and once you've seen that, then just come straight back here and I'll show you guys the tutorial. So, it is an impromptu, and so the cards can be shuffled, and you can show the spectator at the start that the box is completely empty. Then you close it up like this, and then you place it on the table so that the face of the box, the top of the box, is facing upwards, so the seal is on the table. That's pretty important. And then you have a card selected. You can have it selected in any way you want. So in this instance, the King of Diamonds. Now this is where the first sleight is. Basically, you need to swap the top card for the bottom card, just like this. And I'm not sure of the exact name of this sleight, but this is pretty much how you do it. You grip the cards just like so, with your four fingers on the bottom, index finger, middle finger and ring finger, and little finger as well, and your thumb right on this right edge of the cards, just like this. And if it's far enough over to the edge, it'll just slip off as you move your hand downwards, and all of the cards will come off apart from the bottom card. So you'll be able to switch the top card for the bottom card, because it's meant to look like you're just taking the top card off. But actually you are taking the bottom card, just like that. So once you've taken the bottom card, you then place it on the table somewhere, and they still think that's their selection, but it is right on top still. And then you need another card selected. You can do a series of slip cuts if you want to maintain that card right there. And then you have a second card selected. I'll just take the Joker. Then you flip over the cards and place their second selection on top of the deck. Before you do this though, you need to grab a break, either by pushing off and then pulling back the card so that you can grab a pinky break just like this, or by doing a pinky pull down on the top card. You can do it whatever way you want, and then you place the second selection on top just like this, and you lift up everything above the break just like this, okay? Everything above the break, so you've got the two cards back to back. Then you perform what's called a shapeshifter change. You get your thumb on the bottom right hand corner, your middle finger on the top left, and then you lift up both of the cards and you get the same grip with your left hand. Thumb on bottom left and middle finger on top right, just like this. Then you flex the card backwards and forwards and release with your thumb so that it spins round just like that to show the card underneath. So it should look something like that. Now, if you can't do this, then you can do what's called a pivot change, where you shake the card, and as you're shaking it, your index finger just pulls on this long edge right here, and you spin around the card so it looks like it changes again, so it'll look something like that. Once you've done that, you place the cards back on top of the deck, maintaining that pinky break right there. And what you want to do is you then place it on top of the box right over here, and obviously because you've got the two cards back to back, you want to place it as carefully as possible on there so the cards don't slide away from each other, because the spectator still thinks that it's just the one card. And then you reveal the card over here, which they thought was this card, and they should think is their second selection. You reveal that it's not actually the second selection, and you can cut it into the centre, shuffle it, etc. And then you place the deck aside, and then this is where you reveal that the second selection is actually inside the box. You come over with your left hand over to the box, you grab the cards like this in mechanics grip, 3 fingers down one side, index finger on top and thumb down the long left edge. Now on the back you have both of the selections over here, and they only think you have one of them. So what you want to do is come over with your middle finger and index finger and just pull out the bottom card. Just the grip between the two should let it be pulled out, and then you flip it over and show that it's the first selection. And now you still have the second selection right on the bottom. So you want to keep that as square as possible to the box, and then you open up the flap just like this, and obviously there's not anything inside, so you want to do this bit pretty quickly. So what you do is you act as if you're going to take a card out of the box. You get your middle finger and index finger once again, go to the bottom, and basically they're just doing this motion. They're pulling out the card like before, but your thumb is also going inside, so it should look like you're pulling out the card. Now if you do it slowly, obviously it's not too good, as it's pretty obvious what you're doing. So you want to do it as quickly as possible, and just pull out the card like this. So once again, just quickly, with the box sealed, you've just pulled out this card, flipped it over, then you open the box and pull out the selection, just like that. So that's the tutorial pretty much. I hope you guys could learn from it, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all again next time.